So when we are seeing that this is the one Hess law. What is Hess law? Actually, it was given by German Henry Hess, scientist. He stated an empirical law for the Hess law. The heat evolved or absorbed at constant pressure or at constant volume in a given chemical reaction is the same whether it takes place in a single step or in several steps. Could you understand? So reaction, here is a reaction. A is a reactant and giving the product B. So the product B can be obtained from several steps. Then what will be the enthalpy? Enthalpy heat of reaction is equal to the heat of reaction of other two steps also. So when you see that for the single step A is giving B. So heat of reaction, that is delta H. So what happened to that now? A is giving C. Then what will be the heat enthalpy? That is delta H1. And again C is giving B. So that is delta H2. Now if you add the both delta H1 and delta H2, this is equation 1. This is equation, this is the main equation. This is the main equation. It's a record equation. It's equation 1 and this equation 2. So if you add this two equation, we will get the main equation. So A gives C, that is delta H1, one value will be there, and C will give B, that is delta H2, another one value will be there. So when we add this both will be getting cancelled. Whatever there in the left hand side, whatever there in the right hand side is the product. So when we are writing this product here, this side minus sign will be there. So both will get cancelled. So delta H equal to delta H1 plus delta H2. If 2 or 3 steps are there, means more than that it comes delta H3, delta H4 it goes. So when A give B, so the delta H heat of reaction or heat absorbed evolved will be equal to the sum of delta H1 first step and second step. First step and second step. So it should be appreciated that Lavoisier and Laplace and has arrived these laws before the principle of conservation of energy was formulated. So let us see one example. Actually, before getting into this, while writing this Hess law calculation, the important one is stoichiometric equation. We have to write this stoichiometric equation. So we should not say molecule, 1 mole. 1 mole. We have to use the word 1 mole. So before that, certain terms we can, you should know the certain terms. What are the certain terms? Heat of reaction. The delta HR is known as heat of reaction. Delta FH is heat formation, enthalpy of formation. Delta HF is enthalpy of formation. Delta CH is enthalpy of combustion. Delta CH is enthalpy of combustion. So enthalpy of reaction, you know that is common reactions. What do you mean by enthalpy of formation? Enthalpy of formation. So enthalpy of formation, actually when the reactions carried out, the elements also involved and compound also involved to form the product. Enthalpy of formation shows the definitely should be elements. So reaction in which compounds are formed from their elements. Compounds are formed from their elements are called formation reaction. Suppose one products are there. If the products contains particular constituent elements, so the particular constituent elements only form the product. Correct? So one product is there means the product can be getting from the constituent elements in the elemental state or in the free state. That's what known as formation. Any example? For example, nitric acid, HNO3. So in HNO3, what are the in HNO3 what are the elements are there? Hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen. So just you can write hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen gives what? HNO3. And next you have to balance it. This is the way we can write the equation. Okay, so while writing that, we should know that formation reaction and combustion reaction. Actually, this is if here if you see this is formed by elements. So this is what reaction? Enthalpy of formation. Enthalpy of formation. At the same time, CO2 is there. CO plus O2 gives CO2. Is this enthalpy of formation? No. Why? Because here CO is the compound. So this compound is react with oxygen to give carbon dioxide. So this is not enthalpy of formation. Okay, that you should keep in your mind. And enthalpy of combustion, you know that. What is enthalpy of combustion? That means burning. Combustion means it's a burning. React with oxygen. All those react with oxygen. Yeah, all the element react with oxygen means it is known as combustion. So hydrocarbon, if hydrocarbon undergone combustion, what will be the product of combustion of hydrocarbon? That is CO2 and H2O in a liquid state. CO2 and H2O in a liquid state. So that also we should see that. These many days we have read only the chemical reactions, chemical equations, but what type of product is formed, what elements are involved, whether it is endothermic or exothermic, what are the physical state of elements, everything involved in this. So enthalpy of compound also there. In a thermochemistry, the convention is to take enthalpy of all elements in their standard state to be zero at all temperature. Enthalpy of all elements in their standard state to be zero at all temperature. Enthalpy of combustion. Organic compounds like carbon, hydrogen, oxygen burn in oxygen to form carbon dioxide and liquid water. Liquid water as the sole product. That water should be in the liquid state. If the water is not in the liquid state, that is not enthalpy of combustion. So such combustion reactions are exothermic. The enthalpy change accompanying the complete combustion of 1 mole of an element or a compound is called enthalpy of combustion. So in enthalpy of combustion, either it may be a compound or element. But in enthalpy of formation, always it is element. Enthalpy of combustion, either it may be a compound or element. But what happened is complete combustion reaction of 1 mole of an element. 1 mole of an element or compound should completely undergo combustion. So the enthalpy change accompanying the complete combustion of 1 mole of an element or a compound is called enthalpy of combustion. So if when you heat the hydrocarbon, for example CH4, what are the products? CH4 react with oxygen to give CO2 plus H2O. So this H2O should be in which state? Liquid state. If it is in liquid state, then only it is known as what type of reaction? Enthalpy of combustion. So in general, the heat formation of the highest oxide of an element is the same as the heat of combustion of that element. So certain amount of heat will be released. So they according to Hess law, enthalpy of a reaction is obtained by subtracting the sum of enthalpies of combustion of the product from the sum of enthalpies of combustion of the reactants. Suppose combustion reaction is carried out means reactants will be there, product will be there. So sum of combustion of product you have to subtract from the product from the reactants. So product minus reactant, then you will get the enthalpy of the reactions. So here let us see one example. Find the enthalpy of formation of acetylene. Find the enthalpy of formation of acetylene. Enthalpy of formation. So enthalpy of formation is there. So we know that acetylene contains carbon and hydrogen. So what equation is necessary? Enthalpy of formation means we know that it should contain it should obtained from elements. So carbon and hydrogen. So carbon react with hydrogen to give acetylene. So here now you have to balance it. 2 carbon, so 2 carbon, 2 hydrogen, here 2 hydrogen is there. The carbon is in solid state. Next is the question is given. If enthalpy of combustion of carbon, hydrogen and ethylene are the given value minus 400 kilojoule, minus 300 kilojoule and minus 1300 kilojoule is given. Now what happened? This carbon is there. What happened to this carbon? Is undergone combustion. C plus O2 gives CO2. C plus O2 gives CO2. Next what happened? Hydrogen will undergone combustion. H2 plus O2 gives H2O. Next the acetylene will undergo combustion. We know that all the hydrocarbon on combustion it gives carbon dioxide and water. So acetylene plus oxygen gives CO2 plus H2O. Now you have to balance it. See all those balancing. Here C plus O2, CO2 that is not balanced. This 2 I will explain. H2 plus O2 gives H2O. Here H2O is there. Hydrogen 2 hydrogen and oxygen 1 oxygen. So 1 by 2 oxygen. Here 1 oxygen is there. Here 2 oxygen is there. So 1 by 2 of 1. That is 1 by 2 oxygen. And here 2 carbon is there. So that we have to write this 2 carbon. 2 hydrogen is there. 2 hydrogens balance. Oxygen 4 plus 5 oxygen is there. Here only 2 oxygen is there. So 5 by 2. 5 by 2 oxygen. This is the balanced equation. Now what happened? We have to see that enthalpy. So first what is the H1 enthalpy? H1 enthalpy is given minus 400 joule is exothermic. And H2 enthalpy that is minus 300. And H3 enthalpy that is minus 1300 kilojoule. Now we have to what is the required equation for us? The required equation is C plus H2 gives C2H2. So we have to derive this equation from this given equation. So for that first we have to see this C. How many C is there? 2 C is there. But here we have only 1 C. So that we have to multiply by the whole equation with 2. We have to multiply by the whole equation with 2. Next here how many hydrogen is there? 2 hydrogen. Here also 2 hydrogen. So we have to multiply by 1. Here how many acetylene is there? Only 1 acetylene. Here also only 1 acetylene. Okay. So we have to multiply the first equation by 2. We have to multiply the first equation by 2. We have to multiply the second equation by 1. And we have to multiply the third equation by 1 to get the required equation. 2 into first equation plus 1 into second equation plus here this is the product side. So what we have to do? We have to write minus. We have to write minus C2H2 for combustion. So that is the third equation. Now if you multiply the first equation with 2, we will get 2C plus 2O2 plus 2CO2. First we have to add first 2 equation. When you see the first 2 equation, 2C as it is and see we have to see add the first 2 equation. 2C and H2 as it is there. Here 2CO2 and H2O. How many oxygen is there? 2 oxygen and 1 by 2 oxygen. So that is equal to 5 by 2 oxygen. 2 plus 1 by 2. 2 plus 1 by 2. 5 by 2 oxygen. So next we have to subtract the third equation. I said that combustion reaction means what you have to do, we have to subtract the product from the reactants. So subtract the reaction, minus C2H2 plus 5 by 2 O2 gives 2 CO2 H2O. That is the third equation. So we have to subtract from this. So 2C will be as it is and H2 will be as it is, and 5 by 2 will be get cancelled. Here plus CO2 and minus CO2 will get cancelled. Here plus CO2 and minus H2O will be getting cancelled. Okay. So finally what happened? 2C H2 gives minus T2H2. This is minus C2H2. So this C2H2 will go to the right hand side and turns to positive. So C2H2. 2C plus H2 gives C2H2. That is the equation. Now we have to find out the heat. So it is given delta H, we have to find out. Delta H we have to find out. Delta H is equal to delta H1 plus delta H2 plus delta H3. So in first equation 2 we have to multiply by 2. 2 delta H1 plus 1 into delta H2. Next one, this is the combustion, so that minus delta H3, that is for acetylene. So if you substitute this given value, 400 joule is given, so 2 into 400 and minus 300 minus 1300. So we will be getting plus 200. So that is the value. Another one method is there, simple method. Here actually what is this reaction? C plus H2 gives C2H2. This is the balanced equation for the first equation. Another one important thing, heat of reaction equal to heat of reaction, that is enthalpy of heat of reaction is equal to enthalpy of reactants minus enthalpy of product. Enthalpy of reactants minus enthalpy of products. And see for the combustion reaction, if it is a combustion reaction, enthalpy of reactants minus enthalpy of product. If it is a formation reaction, enthalpy of product minus enthalpy of reactants. Enthalpy of product minus enthalpy of reaction. So here it is a combustion reaction, so that enthalpy of reactant minus enthalpy of product. Enthalpy of reactants minus enthalpy of product. So enthalpy of reactants, what are the reactants? C plus 2. So 2C, 2 into minus 400, H here minus sign will come. Okay, you can enter the minus sign over there. Minus 300 minus minus 1300 joule. So minus 800 minus 300 minus plus 1300 joule. So minus 1100 plus 1300 gives minus 200 kilojoule. That is for combustion reaction. sorry, plus only here, plus. Here also plus 1200 joule. So this is a way also you can find out. If they are asking for calculating in 2 marks, you can derive the step. If it is a 1 mark question, directly you can apply this one and you can get the answer. So another one example. Find the enthalpy of formation of ethanol. You know that ethanol, C2H5OH. So from the elemental formation of, so formation means what all the elements should combine? Carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So simply you can write C plus H2 plus O2 gives C2H5O gas and balance it. C plus H2 plus O2 gives C2H5OH. C 2C because 2C hydrogen 5 plus 6. So 3 hydrogen, oxygen, only 1 oxygen is there. So here 2 oxygen is there. So 1 by 2 oxygen. 1 oxygen. Okay. 1 by 2 of 1 oxygen. And if it is given delta F of water is minus 250 kilojoule. Delta F of carbon dioxide is minus 400 kilojoule. And delta C of ethanol is minus 100 kilojoule. So we know that what happened? Carbon, oxygen and hydrogen combined means we will get C2H5OH. So first what happened? Water, formation of water. Formation of water means hydrogen will combine with oxygen to give water. Next, formation of carbon dioxide. Carbon will combine with oxygen to give carbon dioxide. Next, combustion of ethanol. Combustion of ethanol means ethanol will give CO2 and H2O. So first we have to write the equation. H2 plus O2, formation of water. H2 plus O2 gives H2O. Balance it. Here the delta H of H2 one is minus 250. Next, carbon plus oxygen gives carbon dioxide. The delta value is minus 400. Next, burning of, that means combustion of ethanol. C2H5OH plus O2 gives CO2 plus 3H2O. That delta H is minus 100 kilojoule. So we have got this one. Now what happened? We have to calculate the delta H. We have to find the enthalpy of formation of ethanol. Enthalpy of formation of ethanol. What's the record equation for us? The record equation is C2 2C plus 3H2 plus of O2 gives C2H4OH. So we have to get this equation from the 3 equation. So how many carbon is there? 2 carbon. Here only 1 carbon is there. So what we have to do? Multiply the second equation with 2. Here how many hydrogen is there? 3 hydrogen is there. Here only 1 hydrogen is there. So we have to multiply the first equation with 3. Here how many ethanol is there? Only 1 ethanol is there. So we have to multiply this third equation by using 1. And it is a minus sign because it is a product. So when you are multiply the first equation with 3 and second equation with 2 and third equation with 1. Correct? Why we have to multiply with 3? Because here 3H2. So we record 3H2 so that here only 1 H2 is there, so that we are multiplying by using 3. Here why 2C is there, here only 1C is there, so that we are multiplying by 2. So already it is balanced, correct? C plus O2 gives CO2, it is balanced. Once again, why we are multiplying by 2? We need our record equation, we need 2C. So that's the reason we are writing like this. So minus C2H5OH plus O3O2 gives 2CO2 plus 3H2O. Now what you have to do for getting delta H, 3 into delta H1 plus 2 into delta H2 minus delta H3. So to get this equation also, see for 3H2 is there, 2C is there. When you see that 2H2O, 3H2O will be get cancelled. 2CO2 will be get cancelled. Here how many oxygen are there? 3 by 2 oxygen, 2 oxygen minus, correct, here minus, we have to multiply minus 3. So for getting oxygen, how many oxygen are there? 3 by 2 oxygen plus 2 oxygen minus 3 oxygen. So 3 by 2 plus 2 plus minus 3. What is the answer? 1 by 2. So we have got 1 by 2 oxygen. Correct? So this is the way we have to find out this oxygen also. Now we have to get delta H. So multiply 3 into delta H1, multiply 2 into delta H2 minus delta H3, that is minus 100. So 750 minus 800 plus 100, we will be getting answer minus 1450 kilojoule. This is the way we have to do the calculation by using the Hess law. So in your textbook it is given the theory part, all those theory part of that means enthalpy of formation, enthalpy of reaction, thermochemical reactions, all those content part, this all the content you read this. So here equation is given. For example, here look at this equation. This is butane. So butane, cooking gas is a cylinder contain mostly butane. During complete combustion of 1 mole of butane, how much amount of heat is evolved? 2658. So how will you write the chemical equation? So while writing the thermochemical reaction, all those detail it shows. C4 hydrogen in the gaseous state, O2 also in the gaseous state, you will be getting CO2 plus H2O. You are getting H2O. Here liquid state. H2O is the liquid state. So what will be the enthalpy of combustion? Standard enthalpy of combustion is minus 2658 kilojoule per mole. 13 by 2. So like all those equations given in page number 176, page number 74, 75, all those different varieties of equations there. Go through all the equation and the problem it is given 6.9 problem, example problem. Go through example problem, and before also it is given the problem related to PV is equal to nRT and the calculation of delta U and delta H. Go through this all those chemical equations. Okay children, thank you.